Good morning, staff and students. Today is Friday, September 25th, 2020. Yay for Friday. Let's say the pledge, but before we do, let me just address a question that Mr. Ray said. Mr. Ray asked me, Mrs. Faulkner, why aren't you standing for the pledge? Well, if I stand because I'm on my computer, then you won't see me. So that's why I am sitting and saying it. So let's say it together. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all. Boys and girls, remember to continue to work on the skills of the week that we've been focusing on, and that is having a conversation. Don't forget that we don't interrupt each other and that we are kind and friendly and we make eye contact. Also, remember to practice greeting other people. Don't forget, we don't just want to pass by friends and not say hello to them. When we see people that we know, we want to look at them. We want to say hello or hi or how are you doing? Something very kind and warm and welcoming. All right, the favorite part of announcements, it is time for our questions of the day. So Mrs. Burnett, go ahead and ask away.
All right, Elizabeth would like to know what our favorite flowers are.
Well, I love yellow roses, but my favorite flower is a daylily.
Very pretty.
Like the pink ones or the peach ones, not the yellow ones.
My favorite flowers are white hydrangeas. So, yeah, they're growing outside my front door. Ariana would like to know, what is your zodiac sign?
This should not surprise anyone. I am the bull, and I'm as stubborn as a bull.
I am a Cancer, which is a water sign, which maybe explains why I love to swim.
I forget to say that a bull is called a Taurus. The zodiac sign is called Taurus.
Selena wants to know what our favorite show is.
Well, I have a lot of shows that I like, but my favorite type of show are the competition shows. So I like the dancing shows or the singing shows. So reality shows that have a competition is what I like.
I think my favorite show is it's a competition show. Beat Bobby Flay on the Cooking Network is really interesting to me. I love The Masked Singer. My daughters are super into watching Last Man Standing because they think the dad is really funny. So we watch that a lot. Or Say Yes to the Dress is a favorite at my house too.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
All right, our next one, Fernando wants to know, what is our favorite movie?
Oh, Fernando. My favorite movies are the Hallmark Channel movies. I love them all year long, but I really love the Christmas ones. So when the end of October comes and other people are still kind of grumpy that Christmas is coming and it's winter and it's going to be cold and snowy, I get super excited because I know the Christmas movies are coming out. And I love Christmas, so that means I get to start decorating my house, which I love to do.
Fernando, my favorite kids movie is probably Ferdinand the Bull. But my favorite not kids movie is probably either White Christmas with Bing Crosby or The Patriot with Mel Gibson and Heath Ledger. It's kind of a historical movie, but it's one of my favorites. All right, Amelia wants to know, would we rather go to the zoo or a park?
I would rather go to the park.
I would rather go to the zoo.
I knew you were going to say that.
I love going. We're members of the zoo and we go all the time.
I love the zoo and I like going maybe once a year, but yeah, I don't like to go too often.
Yeah. I think my girls know most of the animals' actual real names that the zookeepers know them by. It's kind of scary. Speaking of animals, Marcus wants to know, what animal would we be and why? Marcus shared he wanted to be a shark because he loves to swim.
I do love to swim too, Marcus. And if I were going to be an animal in the ocean, I think I'd want to be a dolphin because they just seem fun and happy and friendly, and they're cute. But I think if I had to choose an animal, I'd want to be a dog because in my house, dogs are treated really, really well and they get to sleep in the bed. And I love my bed. It's comfy. And so I would still want to be able to sleep in my bed.
Nice. So I'm going to go completely rogue on this one, and I'll probably regret this choice later. But if I was going to be any animal, I think I would want to be an otter because I like to swim and they seem kind of smart and feisty. But I also love seafood, and they take a little shell and crack a shell open on their belly and then eat seafood out of it. So I'm probably going to regret that decision, but it seems like kind of a fun little animal.
That sounds like a good animal to be.
There you go. All right, Owen. And Owen, this question is amazingly unique. Owen wants to know if we would want a parrot or a horse.
Oh, okay. I would want a horse. My brother lives on a farm and he has horses, so I think they're pretty neat animals. I am a little bit afraid of them just because they can step on you and hurt your feet and your toes, and I don't want to fall off of one. But I do think they're really cool animals, and I know that my kids would love them if we had horses, so I'm going to go with a horse.
Oh, and I would also like to have a horse. I used to go to horse camp as a kid, and I love riding horses. I don't get to do it that often, and I think they're just cool, gentle giants. Owen, here's a secret for you. Mrs. Burnett is terrified of birds. So having a parrot would be a pretty big, scary nightmare in my house. So definitely a horse. All right, and Tiffany wants to know, would you rather go to Roosters or McDonald's?
Oh, no competition there. Roosters, for sure.
Me too, Tiffany. I definitely enjoy my Roosters. That is all of our questions for today.
What do you like to get at Roosters, Mrs. Burnett?
I really like their dumpster tots. Their tater tots that have cheese and bacon and that yummy sauce with them.
And I really like their dumpster fries.
Oh, there you go.
And I do love their wings too.
Oh, I like their wings too, for sure. All right, that's all of our questions today.
All right, everybody. Don't forget, make great choices today. And when do we announce our next challenge, Mrs. Burnett?
Tomorrow's announcements is going to have our new challenge. So this one is officially closed, but it was awesome.
All right. We'll see everybody. Have a great day.
Bye.